with Kip's Corner. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. I am continuing work on my Spring Fling Journal. Let's see. Since last I recorded, I have my signatures all set and ready to go. So I've got all my papers and my signatures. And I've got a lot of, look at that. I have a lot of handmade papers in here. Some coffee dyed papers, just a mix of just some random stuff. Let's see. I think each one of the signatures has at least one handmade paper in it, if not more than one. This one's got a couple of them. Look at that. Got to do something here. That's a lot of blue. But here, let's see. Here, that's actually a handmade watercolor paper. Gorgeous. And I left the decals on the edges where I could. Oh, this one doesn't have any. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's got little gold specks in it. I don't know if you can. Oh, yeah, that's showing up. Yeah. It's really pretty. And then this one, more of the same of what's in the first journal. And then I also did, this is a handmade paper that I got from Michelle Scott at her Stock Your Stash in January. A friend of hers made that. So it's got a couple pieces in it. Isn't that pretty? So still a lot of pink. I know it's hard, but oh, and I've also put in the specimen slides that I made last video. So here I used it on top of another piece that I just dressed up, and I made this a pocket, so this comes out. It's kind of hard to do with it in my hand. And then there's a pocket here on the side, so I just have a little word card and a little ticket tucked in there, and those just slip right in there like that. And then I put another one in, I think back here. Yeah, the very back. This will just be a tuck spot, so I'll have something that tucks in there. So I like that lighter color on top of the darker teal color. So those are both in there. The third one I made is still here, but this one, since it's not sewn on the back and it's a nice space to journal on, I'm gonna slip that into a pocket somewhere. So it's just sitting over here waiting for me to create a pocket to slip it into. So what I'm doing today, Junk Journal Addicts did this. She did a sort of a version of this on her channel. I've got a bunch of stuff here I was playing with. I don't need all this. Get out of my way. These are pieces from some of the new Tim Holtz ephemera packs that I just went through. That doesn't want me to pick it up, and I just bent the poor guy's antenna. This is a belly band. I pulled 3 strips that have the pinks in them from, let's see, let me give you the proper name here. What did I do with the package? It's Tim Holtz snip strips, collage strips. They're strips. And these are new, and there's a nice big stack, lots of beautiful colors, some neutrals as well, lots of people in there, but they're easy to cut out. Watch me. And then this is just some scrapbooking paper. I think this one is actually from 49 in Market, and I liked that green color. So then this is from the, here it is, Transparent Layers pack from Tim Holtz. You can kind of see. So I got all of my supplies from my friend Michelle at Your Crafting Source, which is my crafting source. And so now I'm playing. Okay. Then, so this is a transparency. And this is just one of the old Tim Holtz journaling cards. And I am going to, ultimately, I'm going to put that on top there. I thought that was really pretty. And I'm going to use these pink strips, or at least, 2 of them. So what I'm going to do, this is 2 inches wide, and these strips I think are 1.5 inches. And so what I'm going to do is add to this to get this long enough for this piece. And I'm just was figuring out which one I'm going to, I think we're going to use this one. Cross them over here, about like that. And then I'll be able to cut, I'll figure out where I want to cut it once I can tell you exactly where I'm going to cut it right here. Let's see if I can get the big scissors and cut that straight. Not something I do normally, and now I'm going to ink that bottom. Okay. Anyway, I will put the link below that I got the inspiration from for this, and basically I'm going to put that together like that and then put that on there. Okay. Let's do that much. And I won't need this one, even though I wanted to cut the people out of that. So I'm just going to put some glue right here. In order for this to work, I need to get it straight. That'll be fun. I'm just going to slip this right up here. Hopefully I'm in camera. Cover up that one little piece down there, and then get these. There we go. Get them straight. Okay, now I can put this on here like that. And I'm gonna just tack this because I'm going to sew, I think I'm gonna sew all the way around. So I'm just gonna put some glue here in the middle. Just all the way down, all the way down. Okay. Oh my, every time. Intruders. She is not a good puppy. She is, but she's a good watchdog, that's for sure. Okay, that's pretty close. Pretty close, close enough. Okay, now I'm gonna sew around this, and I may put some sewing on a couple of these across the horizontal line as well, and then I will be back. I'm back. I decided not to do any horizontal, and so I just did the zigzag all the way around. If you can see that, there you go. So I like that. Okay, that's ready. Oh, whoops, I left my glue open. Oh, I'll regret that later. Okay, now I'm gonna come to this piece, and I'm gonna put some score tape. I think score tape will not show up. What did I do with it? I've got it here. This is itty bitty skinny score tape. And a piece of fabric that's sticking to my fingers. And I think what I'm going to do is put this on all four. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to put that down on that first piece first. I'm going to come down just a little lower, and I want to make sure it's straight. Too bad if it's not. I think that's close enough. There we go. Does that show up? It does a little bit, but not bad. Okay. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the other sides. There's a trick to this. I know there is. I've had this score tape forever, and so I think it, there we go. It doesn't want to, it doesn't want to pull apart. That one was easier. I probably did it right. Okay. And then the last one. Yeah, I guess I'm getting the hang of that, huh? Okay. It doesn't, it sort of shows up a little bit. I'm gonna rub that, let me rub that down a little bit, see if that helps. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think it'll be fine. Okay, now I'm gonna trim off the excess. Okay. And my little strips that I trimmed off of there. Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere. Okay. Okay. Now I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of ink on here. I probably should put some on the card, because that's actually not going to dry correctly. Oh, and you know what? It would if I used permanent ink. Let's do that. This is archival. Sepia. Just get a little bit of color on that edge. And that should stay. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's let that dry. And now what I'm gonna do, and this is the part that comes in from the video that I'll link below. Now what I'm going to do is cut slits in here and here. And she used a die cut, like a label, like a oval pill-shaped die cut. I don't want to take up that much space. I really just want to kind of get slits in here. And so I'm just going to use an X-Acto knife. What I'm going to do is, let's see, I already said, I think, let me double check. Ruler's buried. This is 2 inches wide. So I'm going to slit right in the middle, probably right here. Let's see. Yeah, so right between kind of right here, and then again at the bottom, a 2-inch slit. Okay, so this is just a little bit more than 3 inches. I want 2 inches, so that means I'm going to come in 1/2 inch, and I'm going to go a little bit wider than I need to, and I'm going to cut it right there. That should be about in the middle, and we'll come here. Oh, see, the nice thing about using this paper is that it's got lines on the back. All I got to do really is get it straight. And that's pretty good. And I'm going to just cut all the way through. Nice. And let's make sure this is wide enough. I need to go just a little bit further. Okay, I'm going to come. Now what I want to do is I want to leave that there so that it can slide. So I'm going to leave that like that. And then I'm going to attach this to the page. So I think I may do a little bit more to it. But before I do, I want to figure out what page I'm going to put it on, because I measured this for the full width, but I might want to put it on a different, I mean, that's pretty. I might want to put it on a different page, but I know it's not going to be in the first signature. So there's this. That feels like it's kind of busy, a lot going on there. I absolutely love it here. But the problem is that that paper is a little shorter. Ooh, so what would it look like if is it too late to tear it? Is it too late to tear it? If I tear it, I would tear it here. Let's do it. And then I can just snip the thread. Let's see. I did not snip the thread. There we go. Ooh, I kind of like this idea. And I'll snip that thread. And let's ink the bottom. Now what does it look like? I like it. How pretty is that? You have to get your pieces straight. There. And then this will stay loose to slide, and it'll be attached down here, and up here, and then it'll be a belly band to boot. So I think that's kind of fun. It's like I said, it's a little different than what she put together. I think a little simpler actually. And I could glue this on if I don't want this to move, but the problem is there's such cool images above and below that I think I do want to, because then that way, you know, whoever gets the journal could actually like slide it all the way up like that if they wanted to, or slide it all the way down like that if they wanted to. And either way I think is cute. Personally, I would be more of a leave it in the middle kind of person, but but everybody's different. And I like that. Okay, let's put it on. Pretty simple to do. Her, like I said, Junk Journal Addicts, hers is more complicated and there's more to it. She has more layers. And I may put, let's see, I've got some pieces here. Let's just play with, do we want a little butterfly on there? Oh, he's kind of cute. I kind of like him. Let's see, another flower? No, that would be flower overkill. What else is sitting here? That's about it. Oh, here's does this need a little date piece maybe? Well, that's kind of fun. So what if, let's see if there's another one in here. I think this is the packet these came from. Yeah, he's right here. This is Layers Organic. So let me see if there's another butterfly or moth or something in here. I think that's a dragonfly I see. Oh, or a bird. Here's a dragonfly. Is that better? Nope, that's too big. That's too much. Keep him out there as a possibility. Now here's another butterfly. Oh, I like that one. I like the contrast there. And with this paper, I think that looks really good. And maybe there's a little piece of, well, here, let me keep looking and see just to make sure there's not another one in here. I haven't had this very long. Oh, that's pretty. I haven't had this but a couple days, so I haven't really gone through all of it. Lots of pretty florals in here, lots of greenery. I do not see any more. There's a little bird. I think the bird might be too much though. Well, I don't know. Is he? Is he too much? Let's see. He's sitting like this. Yeah. And then there's some, these look like faux tea cards. Cute. Okay, I do not see, there's some words. I do not see any more. Lots of pretty. Okay, I do like him though. All right, but let's maybe put some cheesecloth behind him. I don't know what I do with my colored cheesecloth. I thought it was right here, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Ooh, okay, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at both of these. This might be too, ooh, I don't know, I might like it. Let's snip off a piece of this and see. And I'm not cutting it square or anything, and I might have cut that too big. Getting my pink on. Okay, I like where that's going. I do like where that's going. That is way too big. So let's chop this in half. I think this one's probably better. Oops, I just totally ripped that in half. I think I like it. I think I like it. That's cute. Okay, let's do that. Love this colored cheesecloth that I got from Michelle Scott at her Stock Your Stash, the one in January. I don't have my product, my stuff yet from the Stock Your Stash that she just did. And I've got some more colored cheesecloth in there, so yay. All right, I'm going to, actually, I think I want to, hold on. I want to ink him up a little bit first. Where's my ink? So I'm just going to go around him. Just so that bright white is not bright white. There we go. That's better. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this so that he, oh, no, I'm not, because that's acetate. And Fabri-Tac and acetate do not play well together. So, all right, if he's like that, I want to keep my glue primarily right here in the center. Okay, and I want him about right like that. Okay, I'm going to push him through so he goes all the way through the cheesecloth. Now that piece is sort of covering up, there we go, one of the flowers, which is fine, but I didn't want to cover it completely. Okay, now, my dog wants to go outside. Hold on, I'll be right back. There will be a call, a beckoning, maybe, is what I should say. He will beckon me to let him back in just a minute. I have two border collies, for those of you who don't know. And they are adorable. And one is very old. He's 15. I call him the old man. And the other one is younger. She is 7, and they don't often make a lot of noise simultaneously, so it's usually like one or the other. And the old man, when he's got to go outside, he just moans at me. He just goes, Poor guy. Oh, I like this. I do. I like it. The butterfly is a little on the dark side, but he's got some of the colors. There's that green in there. Okay, now I'm going to, I didn't plan this out very well. I'm going to flip this over and put my glue right along this edge. And when I'm working and we get the intruder call, that's the younger one. The older one does not care if I have intruders. He would greet them with open arms. He'd be like, yeah, let's play. And the younger one wants to let me know that intruders have arrived. Which is fine. I honestly don't mind. Okay, ta-da! Where's my pen? Okay, I need to get one of those pens that has all the beads on it so I don't keep actually, I would probably still lose it, but okay. There she is. And this can slide, so that can move. I like it kind of right there, but a little bit of play in it, which is great. And it's a belly band. I've got it glued just here and here. That's pretty. And so we'll slip something in there at some point when I'm kind of putting some ephemera in here. That's actually really pretty behind it, but and then this goes in the journal here. Let's see. This is the second signature, so it goes like this. Not that I have that all straight in there or not, but then you're flipping, there's that handmade paper, and boom, it's on the other side of the handmade paper. How pretty is that? Okay. Ooh. All right, more to come. That was fun. So again, I will put the link below. Be sure to click the description so you can see the link to the belly band. She did 2 of them. Junk Journal Addicts, the belly band that she did, and this idea came from that video. So I will put that in there, and it's my way of using, I feel like that's not straight, of using the idea, a variation of the idea without the people. Is that straight? Did you get that straight? Yeah, I think it's close enough. Just turn your head sideways a little bit. It'll be fine. Okay. It's this piece that's not straight. There we go. Sorry for me obsessing. I'm going to go up just a little bit. That's fun. I like that. That'll be fun to play with. Okay, and then basically that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to keep playing with these types of things. I have another frame here. This is also from the new Tim Holtz ephemera that I thought was really, I pulled 2 of them that I thought were both really pretty. And these have sewing around the edge, so I do something with one or the other of these. And I still like this little butterfly guy, so maybe he will end up on here somewhere. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do more dried flowers or if I'll do something else behind there. We'll just have to play, more playtime to come. So that is the belly band. And I may put another one in here a little bit further into the journal. Something, same idea, only different maybe. So we'll see. Okay, well, I'm rambling now. Thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And I will be back. Bye-bye. Before I go, real quick, just kidding. I wanted to show you that I made another one. And he's in this signature here. So used a little bit different colors. And the backing, the paper back here in the very, very, very back is from Tracie's Birth Month Botanical Collage. It's the tag that was right here. I cut it out and I actually turned it sideways. So it was kind of like this, I think, as part of the tag. And so I just turned it sideways and used it in the back. Got that little pop of color there. And I like it. I like it. And that goes there in the 4th signature. So I have the belly bands now in the 2nd, is that right? Somewhere? Yeah. The 2nd signature. And I didn't use the acetate on the one in the back, but I've got the 2nd signature and the back, very back page of the 4th signature. So same thing, only different. And I thought I would just pop back on real quick and show that to you. And that's where I am. I'll be back. Bye-bye.